Welcome back, gamers, to our campaign playthrough for the Geats. Last time we finished off by successfully sacking the town of Flevum from the Franks. So in this video we will probably continuing that raiding sort of fashion that we know we love from the Vikings. So yeah, let's just get right into it. But before we begin, don't forget to like the video or subscribe. If you want to see more, please put comments into the video to see if I can do other videos that you would like to see. And on that happy note, let's continue the Viking spirit. So first off, I think I'm going to just double check our objectives here to see what we can do. Born to plunder, so we need to loot or sack a couple different settlements here to achieve this reward. We do have Rugi on here, and I know that this faction was not going for any of our political sort of ploys, so it's probably a good target to hit. Angelus, we do want this eventually, so what we could do is we could either loot or sack it, and then capture it at the same time. So that would get us both that province and this objective here. Be at war with the Saxons, we can eventually get to that. Labor service, we are 4 turns away from getting that one done. And we need to loot or sack 5 different settlements, so we might as well just continuing with that plan. Probably start off with Rugion first, then Angelus, then we'll probably think about maybe England here. Okay. First things first, I just want to get over a few of the civil matters here. We could upgrade this town center. I'm thinking to get that spy ability, so market stalls would be good. Start hiring some spies for our faction. And do we want better farms? Yeah, probably we do. Okay. Pastures, we already have one in Hraffenholt. And there's some fields, which I believe we're building here in Alibu already. So probably going to go for that goat herd just to balance everything out a little bit. Now that that's done, we could probably get our king's army here into position. Probably start making his way over to Hafen. While the sea snakes here, led by our admiral, can probably start getting over there as well, getting ready for the pillaging of Rugion there. Just gonna double check our family tree situation. We have all our companions as we can. Probably gonna make Dag do some embezzlement because he's clearly corrupted at this point. Yeah, okay, that's good for now. And let's end that turn. We should probably start thinking about getting peace with the Franks and the Utes after we've declared war on them. I don't want too many lingering wars, just because you never know when they might feel that they want to attack you back. These Rugion owners here are not really doing too much. Wavering loyalty. Cigar.
Your orders?
This is our... Oh, and also Hydric. But we knew Hydric was debating the Civil War issue. Imperium, yeah, we just bumped up, so now we can have more armies and fleets, more governors, more units there. Got some money there. Okay. We need to get this army, this fleet back at home relatively soon, as the integrity of the army is very high. However, the admiral himself does not like us. Wrong button there. Loyalty is very low. He's more influential than our ruler. Wow, okay. It's pretty funny to hear. Office given to subordinate. Okay, so he doesn't like how we're treating him and he thinks he's better than us, so we should probably give him an office. And I believe the other person was this guy here. 3? No, sorry, it was Hydric. Yeah, Hydric. Let's see if we can spend some of their influence points. Embezzle some funds. Let's see if Dag can do anything. Nope, he's actually out of influence. This is why Sigar is becoming such a problem. Gonna have to be careful. In that case, I'm gonna bring our king back to Alibu just to watch that while our prince is watching that governor.
Warriors all.
Just gonna let that situation develop before we head on to continuing our raiding. I'm hoping that returning him home can boost his popularity a little bit while Dag is right there and we give him that office. Need to do something about that. I don't want my fleet rebelling against us. That settlement is ripe for attacking, but we can't go without risking some issues. Okay, so we have an illegitimate birth again. Elopement. One of your daughters has been enticed by a suitor and is planning to elope. Should she be allowed to follow her heart? Well, we can't lose more influence for Dag. Dag can't risk it. It's going to cause way too many loyalty issues, so losing a little bit of control at this point is not bad, I think. Okay, so Sigar, our admiral, has now come into his office. Loyalty was not buffed. Hydric was successful. Okay. Don't have enough funds to do anything there, so I'm probably
Thirsty for battle.
Let's see if there's any other options here that we can work with. We could replace him, but that would definitely piss him off too much. Yeah, his loyalties is a bit too problematic. One of our grandsons is also seeming to have some loyalty issues. Everyone doesn't like us at the moment. Clearly Dag is not the king everyone likes. Okay. Let's get our son, or sorry, grandson here to try and get... Nah, he probably won't even succeed on that considering how much he hates it. Okay, so our prince should probably secure loyalty of this admiral, while this son tells the other son, stop being disloyal, man. Hydric is also another problem. The adopted son of our child here. Get him into a position there. Okay. See how that goes for one more turn. We gotta stop doing political actions with Dag. He needs to just sit on his influence, it seems. Just to maintain some sort of public improvement there for our family member and generals. Okay, Sigar, we know. And we know what Hydric as well. Political obstruction, Gizer. Well, we can't use that, so we're just gonna have to forget it, lose some control. Loyalty secured. +3 for Cigar. And +3 for Gautrek. Perfect. Okay. That seemed to work really well. Now they're back at 5, so we could definitely carry out that raid. The embers are gonna move out. Same with the sea snakes. Get them closer. Could improve our goat herd. Hreffenholt is still under that pestilence. Oh, I just realized I put I put our prince in a disease-infested city, which is not probably a good thing. Let's get him into Alibu, away from the disease. Still within reach of Alibu, sorry, Hreffenholt, in case something happens there, while these guys go off and raid Rugion. Hydric leveled up. Probably want decreased construction costs for our province there. And +5 food. Our food supply is pretty good, so we could probably go for -5 corruption, I'm thinking. Yeah, that sounds good. Less corruption means that we lose less money per turn due to corruption within the government. So, in turn, would make us gain more money. And we're not making too much money at the moment, so we should really start improving that.
I speak as the sword cuts, direct to the bone of the matter. Listen, and possibly give agreement.
Okay, so the Rugians, who don't actually own their namesake settlement, is asking that we give them our one of our daughters, and we have to pay for it as well. We do have military access, trade, and a defensive alliance with them. If we reject, they may start to resent us a little bit. Yeah, you know what? That's not too bad. 100 isn't the end of the world. And we can then probably call on them more reliably in the future in case anything pops up. Alright, one of our family members has completed his term in office. Same with this one. Disrepute influence. -10 for Gizer. Okay.
Ready for orders. Fleet ready.
So this is where I would really like to have a spy before we send anyone in here. This one cavalry. Yeah, that's if he's embedded into the army. But he's the only one available to us, so we're pretty much gonna have to just go with him. In the meantime, the Embers are gonna sit in Hafen, and the Sea Snakes will just hang out there for a while. We got that objective done to research this labor service, which is good. We need to start getting more wealth. +2% wealth from cultural buildings, that could be useful, or +5% from animal husbandry. That sounds a bit better considering we have a lot of those right now. So I'm gonna go for that. Nothing we can build. Family's still okay. We don't have any. Hydric is losing his influence again. Hopefully someone in here can convince him otherwise. Let's get Gautrek here to say, hey, Hydric, you should like that Dag. He's an awesome king. He did not send his son into a diseased city. Why would he do such a thing? Meanwhile, that's the whole reason why. Okay, the
Your men will
Rugians.
turn the enemy's bowls to water. Come, aid us in this war, I beg.
Okay, so our allies here are asking us to join war with a faction, the Bodinians, which I haven't even discovered, and I have no idea where they could be. But they are offering us a pretty fair amount of money, and considering we want to keep that relationship going in case we ever want to call them to war, I'm going to accept, especially since I don't know where they are, and they clearly are not anywhere ready to, like, attack us, so yeah, let's accept that. Get some money in. Sweet. Now, the Embers. This force. Uh-oh. I think that means someone died. Yeah, I think Dag, our king, is dead. Okay, so who's gonna now control that army for the Embers? Someone with high loyalty, preferably Gizzer. Oh, Ring is also pretty high. Gautrek is super high. Steadfast Defender, +3 when defending. That could be useful. Very loyal. Doesn't have too much influence. Get in a fight. Brace. That's not bad. The other option is Ring. He's also a defender. Looter, so raising and sacking and looting. I'm thinking probably Gautrek because I want to guarantee that this person does not betray us. Plus, he is our heir as well. So, might as well. Might as well get him going, considering he's gonna be king one day. Yeah, let's do that.
For the tribe!
Natural causes. Dag was 65 years old. Okay, it's not too bad. Succession, Gaudi. So now our prince has taken command, and he's got a cool new portrait here. Let's get the spy going into Rugion area. Alright, we have some construction we can do. We could upgrade Alabu's city, upgrade those fields, or get the port going. We have 2 ports that we should probably start upgrading. One should be a military and one should be more trade related. I'm thinking Alabu should be our military one, just because if we have that one as the military, that means anywhere in this sea we could recruit those units. So I think that's pretty handy. So Alabu will go for military Yetis. There we go.
For the tribe!
The Embers, led by our new prince, Gautrek, who is the second son, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Our new King Gaudi has a lot of influence, so Sigurd should have no problems with that. Yeah, okay, perfect. But we do have some openings in our companion slots, so let's start setting some more of those up. Okay. Alright, I think we're done with this turn. We have an event that we need to talk about. Yeah, okay, we know that already. Another one of our people died, Ragnhildur. I think that was one of our daughters. Hydric still hates us. But now Gautrek also loves us. Actually, let me just double check Gautrek at the moment. No, that's Hydric. 5 of 10. Gautrek is perfect. Okay, no, okay. It all canceled out when Dag died. Clearly Dag was the problem. The thorn in our side. Hopefully Gaudi can lead the Geats a little bit better. Gaudi upgraded. Okay, it's definitely infantry commander for him. Probably... Probably a second infantry commander, to be honest. I'm expecting our early armies to be heavily focused on infantry, as we can't really recruit some more of the pikemen units yet, and siege units and cavalry, so we'll just infantry, that's the way to go for now. So this turn our spy should be able to check out the province of Rugion, see if there's... Okay, we don't need our spy anymore, there's already an army right there. We missed our opportunity. Wolfgar, another illegitimate son. And half our family is got these red lines. Hydric is having illegitimate sons. Because we don't have a daughter, not a daughter, we don't have a wife for him, but I don't know. He's only a adopted son, and he's only gonna be governing until he dies, so I don't really expect this side of the family to really do much. Okay. Let's see if now is a good time to get some of these at-war factions to... Badinians. Oh, okay. They're a horde faction. So let's see if we can get peace with them. No, they won't go for it. The Utes.
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste words.
And we also have the Franks.
Are you brave or foolish, or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen before I
Okay, so no one wants to get peace at the moment. Western Roman Empire. Wow, actually, it's pretty interesting. They are friendly towards us, and they are improving. Let's see if we can get some trade with them.
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for your...
No. Let's see if we can juice that up a little bit with a bit of a payment. They want a non-aggression pact.
I respectfully request that we cooperate fully in opposing our many enemies and rivals.
I'm gonna go with it, just because I'm not at war with them.
The Emperor will be pleased to hear that his offer has met with your acceptance.
And they are at war with the Utes and the Franks, so that'll tie them up. And if we support them, we can help prevent them from getting revenge on us. And hopefully with that treaty, we can say, hey, now that we're a little bit more friendly, no. Let it build up a couple more turns, and we'll see what happens. Okay, that spy is checking there. Not too many other... Doesn't look like there's any other armies over here. Let's just check out the political situation of these... They're not at war with anyone, and they have a tributary state, the Burgundians, which is right here. Trading with the Thuringians. We might need this army as well in order to attack that city there. So now that it's wintertime, I think I'm going to attack.
Yes. The sea beckons.
Especially with that winter bonus in effect, we should do fine. They're gonna ask the Burgundians to join, but they're unreliable, so hopefully they don't join. Okay, they did join, but
Have your women bid farewell to the...
it's not too bad. I'm gonna auto-resolve this one. Get a protective in there. Close defeat. Okay, probably should have taken control of that, but
We will return.
can't
Our voyage
play
is
every
done.
single match.
Retreat! Retreat! Our voyage is done.
Okay. It's not good. We should probably retreat now as much as we can. Well, our armies are out of movement points. We're gonna have to just deal with it. Alright, let's see how that turns out. Gonna have to retreat to Hoffen as soon as we can. Hopefully our spy can sabotage that army, prevent it from moving any closer to us. Did they really just try and attack with 2 units? It's a silly move by them. Probably gonna just take on the warriors action as we can replenish some of our troops after that loss. Okay, our prince is in a lot of trouble now. And I don't think we can legitimately win this. They have high archer superiority here and our forces are pretty dead. Let's make a last stand, see what happens. I just hope our prince can run away. Okay. Let's get our prince at the back.
Ships awaiting your word. Ready and waiting.
I don't know what this cavalry unit's gonna do. Now, hopefully, they're just gonna come right at me and start attacking this line, where then I can send these boats from around to hit them from behind. It's the best shot I got.
Make ready, men. This is sly. They shall employ various tactics to displace us, but I am confident we shall hold. Ships and oars ready! Aye, to the oars! Ready and waiting! Ships and oars ready! Oars ready! Ready! Ready and able! Moving out! Oars ready! Move out! Oars, aye! Ready and able!
Okay, their first wave is coming in. Flaming shots on that unit.
Ready and able! Aye! Hack him down! Oars ready! Ready! Ready and waiting! Warriors ready! Ready and waiting! Roll! The enemy is boarding one of our ships! Ships awaiting your word! Ships and oars ready! Ships awaiting your word! Set oars! Aye! Ships awaiting your word! Ready! Ships oars ready! Oars! Aye! Ready and waiting! A ship is being assaulted! Cast them back! Ready and waiting!
Bit of a mess here. I can't really tell what's going on too much. Losing one of our boats, but it seems like we're winning a couple of the others.
Awaiting your word.
We're losing now a couple of them.
All's ready. They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
General should be fine.
Bathe the earth with their blood. One of our ships can no longer fire.
Okay, we're winning a few of these fights pretty well,
The enemy
actually.
have destroyed one of our ships. Ships and oars ready. Advance once blood. Ships ready. Weapons ready. Ready and waiting.
We really need to go for
The
that
enemy is
general
loading a
there.
ship. Fight back. Ready and able. Ships and oars ready. Battle ready and able. Ships and oars ready. Ships aye. A whole unit has been destroyed. Oars ready. Ships awaiting your word. Oars. Aye.
They're all fleeing and running away. This unit here is broken. Perfect. Might actually have a chance at this. If we can kill that admiral or general, we could probably sneak a victory out of this. They just have so many archer units left. That's what I'm worried about.
The enemy is boarding one of our ships. Ships and oars ready. The gods want blood. Ready and able.
Their general's waving.
The enemy general is
Oh,
fallen.
perfect. We may send some ripples in now through their army that may turn the tide here. And yes, I made a sailing pun.
Our goals withdraw. The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing. Ships ready.
Keep pushing, soldiers.
Ready and able. Ships aye. Ships awaiting your word. Run!
We lost this fight over here.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives. Waiting. Ships awaiting your word.
That fight is done. Perfect.
Oars
We
ready.
really need to get rid of some of these archer units here.
Ships awaiting your word. Weapons ready. Orders on one of our ships. Repel them. Ships and oars ready. Aye. Good ready.
They don't have too much left. Kind of worried about this boat. A little bit on fire, trying to chase down archers. Not the best situation. Well, we killed that unit, but one of our boats, or one of their boats, it looks like lost.
The enemy is boarding one of our ships.
Okay. Looks like we won the main fight here in the middle. All we have to do is kind of mop up the remaining archer units that they got. their skirmishers, which were, man, such a huge problem because there's so many of them alive. And they're finally dead. This is going really well, actually.
The enemy are losing ground.
I don't want to send my king in first, as those archers may fire on him and might end up killing him. Get that spearman unit to take up the little bit of the first volley or two.
Black tidings. Our general is dead.
No, our prince. Gautrek, the prince, is dead. It's terrible.
Warriors ready. Ready and able.
Okay. We won this
Victory is
fight,
imminent. See these dogs into the sea.
but our prince died. Considering we were only given about 10% chance to win that through auto-resolve, I think we did a heck of a job. The only problem is that prince died. I really thought that there wasn't enough archers to take him out. Definitely need replenishment. I'm very upset about Gautrek, our prince. Okay, we're gonna need a new person now. So, Ring has a pretty high loyalty, so does Sigurd. But he's stupid. I don't know if I like that powermonger. I don't like that either. He might build up too much influence, especially if he's controlling the embers. Ring is a defender. Yeah, I think that's better.
Ready for orders.
Okay. That's in battle now. Who is our next prince? We don't have one. We have to declare. I have to declare one, so I'm gonna declare Ring as the new heir. Right? We don't have one? Yeah, no, they didn't auto-assign one. So we're gonna... Yep, the eldest brother will now be the new heir. And now he loves us a lot. He's now leading the embers. Okay. It's not good. At least the embers were not wiped out as well in that fight. We could actually now return and hit them, considering they're so weak.
How can I assist you? No, I can't. I am not going there.
Fleet ready.
Okay, gonna get the icicles, led by our king, to probably make the first attack. Get all these fleets back in.
Your next command. Steady as we go. Yes. Prepare for battle.
Okay, we wiped them out. Revenge for killing Prince Gautrek. We didn't lose too many, that's good. Let's get some more replenishment.
The sea beckons.
Lots of enemies killed. Rugion is now ripe for the taking. We're not going to capture it, considering that we would have to deal with them, their allies attacking. And I think they're also friendly with some of these guys, so we're just going to raid this according to the original plan.
Orders. Fleet ready! Yes?
Why is only the
Fleet
Embers allowed
ready.
to attack? Anyways.
Locating!
Oh, they still have a pretty significant force. Another close defeat. Okay. We are
will
not...
return!
Clearly not taking Rugion as a sacking settlement here, so... we really need to
For the
retreat
tribe.
and rebuild.
Put your backs into it! Fleet ready!
Oh, I don't think they were a part of that fight for some reason. That's probably why we lost. It's not good.
For the tribe.
Okay, so the icicles have leveled up.
Yes?
Ring, the new prince. +6 to morale when defending. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Wolf, because we need it. Those fleets are going to have to stay there. At least we can't get attacked by them right away because they don't have an army at the moment, so... We can head back to our homeland and start rebuilding those armies. Hopefully we can build up better armies now that we've researched some technology recently. Just debating on what kind of buildings we can use here. I'm probably going to get that trade yeti for the city of Hafen. Start boosting our economy. Could get goat pens up, or we could get the fields up into enclosed fields, but I don't think we really need it, especially since our food is really good at the moment, and we're probably going to need as much money as we can in order to rebuild these armies here, so I'm going to let that sit. And just end that turn. So that attempt at Rugion did not go as planned.
I offer this morsel. Now, like a wolf at the door, perhaps you will go find better hunting somewhere else.
Okay, so they want peace now, which I'm thinking I should take, especially since they're giving us money, and especially since I'm clearly not ready to attack them. Their defending army is pretty strong, and the fact that my prince and my king are leading weak armies, I don't want to risk their lives at the moment like we did with Gautrek, so unfortunately I'm going to accept this and leave the city of Rugion for a while. We'll probably have to focus somewhere else at the moment. Political gain. So, Sigar is trying to get himself some power, so we could probably either stop him or we could do nothing and just let Sigar get appointed to the office of Elder. I mean, I probably was going to appoint him there anyways. I don't want to lose all this control. Like, he's got a lot of influence. I want to keep that pretty high, and 20 is a lot, so I'm going to do nothing here. And Arc Dominion, our power control here is pretty good, so I don't think losing a little bit of control would be that much of an issue. Alright, first things first, we're just gonna get our king into Hafen.
Fleet ready.
And then we're gonna get the icicles.
Ready for orders.
Oh, sorry, that's the embers. The prince there. Get him in there as well.
Further orders.
And then get that fleet into Hafen's port.
For the tribe.
Okay, I'm thinking that's a good place to end it for now. We will definitely return in the next Let's Play video and get these armies rebuilt and ready to start attacking forces again. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you like these Let's Play videos, please like them all and subscribe and make as many comments as you want and suggestions, and I'll try and incorporate them into the next videos before I record them. Alright guys, have a good one.